tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. And the Dukes will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Running with power. Off he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. After run, now throw. That's reeled in, it's Payne. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? A 3rd and long coming up here. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Dukes line up to punt it away.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think
And he's running in the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Marshall, 7. James Madison, 0. Return run.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. The Dukes will have a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Makes his man miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Morris. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dukes! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes his shot. On target to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Makes it past the marker. Oh, look out. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this is a great sign for this offense. This O-line is ready to go early. They look like they are lathered up. They're getting pushed. They're dominating at the line.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Herd. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The Dukes in the hurry up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll run for it on fourth down. And the Dukes will move the sticks. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Lining up for the PAT.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in their running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure.
Reels it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Marshall! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21, James Madison, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
You got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So,
and he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes!
Stopping the option is hard, but mission number one is I better make the quarterback make a read and get the ball out of his hands. The defense hasn't done that today. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game off the option line.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll call for the fair catch here. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've put it in the end zone the last 2 times they've had it, and now go back to work.
and this is the best feeling when you're on offense, when you just know everything you're calling is working. When we're throwing it, when we're running it, we've got better players, we've got better athletes, we execute better, and you just can't stop us.
Yeah, and this defense is searching for answers, trying to find something. They got to be, I think they got to be more aggressive. Like, they've been diced the last couple drives, giving up big plays. They got to stop the big plays, make this offense take a long drive down the field methodically, and make them earn it.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air. It's Braxton. He's right on target. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Marshall quick to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hudson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Dukes have taken it inside the 20. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got it in the middle. It's Ross.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the run, it's Braxton. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming.
Right down the boulevard, it's good.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. It's a pretty good day.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. And stampeding through the defense. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup.
Touchdown, Dukes! A great catch and run for 6.
How about that? Second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
He's going to let it go. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got his man quickly.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Oh, he left him grabbing. They finally make the stop with the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
He wants to pass it on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Marshall, 32.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Herd! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
39.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. These two offenses have been locked in and going back and forth, David.
Been absolutely cooking. I mean, both offenses doing what they want. Now try to continue this, Jesse, down the stretch. Stay on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now because of the way the other one's playing, so you can't falter. You can't have your service broken. You've got to stay aggressive.
To the air, it's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. He'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. The Dukes racing to the line in a hurry up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the Dukes send out the punt unit.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Running the red zone, it's Roberts. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
He's knocked down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Braxton. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 2nd and goal coming up. I'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Marshall! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Both of these teams working over this scoreboard so far, Jesse.
And I think for the offense on the field now, they can't worry about the other offense. Obviously, they've both been having success. You just got to focus on yourself, keep executing, because you've been lighting up the scoreboard.
And defensively, heck, you might as well be aggressive. All you got to do is get 1 turnover, get the ball back to your offense, because your offense has been great all day long.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Dukes want to move quickly. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd down coming up after that completion.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage, and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
With jet sweep pass. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Holding finds his man on the left.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Floats it out in space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. On 30 short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dukes will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Second down coming up. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Morris. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Lining up to convert third down.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
The Dukes look to keep this drive humming.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Finds a tight end. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Defending Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like, you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly, because you know.
Touchdown, Dukes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talked about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one, because he's barely made any mistakes today.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got a man. It's Roberts. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And obviously on that 3rd down situation, the running game's in play. They go RPO, but how about the defense? They were ready for it up front. Good physicality setting up 4th down.
And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. A new set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land.
And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking big time. I want to take shots down the field. I want to save my timeouts, and I want to try to get out of bounds here with the clock ticking down and us trailing by a score.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. A first down for the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Dukes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how...
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They make the stop, the coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was